clicked the start streaming button, so theoretically we are live with the highest energy stream you have ever heard of, ever.
I don't see it. Oh yeah, that's it.
Hopefully you will at some point.
Yeah.
Well, YouTube is showing me excellent connection,
No,
so
it's that. It's
how
that. It's
about
that.
that? I am about to be the most professional man ever and also start echoing on the stream before I click the mute button. Actually, it started muted. Well done, Entropy. You are very good.
Entropy's back.
Yes, it was a temporary outage. They were moving to something else and it just broke for a short while. So
That's how we count.
it should be good. Hopefully. I wish the
Fuck.
Entropy guys the best. Also, before I begin doing anything, let's start this funny business in the corner. And also, time lapse. Just as soon as we figure out what we are doing, I am going to start the time lapse.
I think we figured it out. You just
We're
have
just
to
doing
erase
this.
the bottom
Okay.
left building and.
Okay. So let's start recording the time lapse. I'm gonna pick up the stylus and we are going to see what happens essentially. So this is the layer we want to be redoing essentially. But I think the layers up top are going to be slightly in the way. So yeah.
What's my password? What do I put?
I can't possibly tell you what your password is. That is outside of my... I don't know. I'm not informed on those matters at all. Okay, I think this is the things... Yeah! That's what I wanted to do. Now we've got that layer being transparent in the background, so we can hopefully work on this layer in the more foreground question mark area. So main problem I have with this is, look, this angle I drew originally in here is kind of incompatible with that angle. It's been bothering me ever since we drew this, which was like the first stream.
That's so funny. I try to like say I forgot my password, and I like put it in my email, and this sent me an email with like just
the
for
code,
you
right?
to know someone's trying to connect with your address, but like nothing to cancel to change my password. So okay, I'm glad.
Well, you've been notified.
That's cool.
Now it's up to you to do something, question mark? I don't know. You do you,
I don't think we can keep this idea of like the roof and stuff. I think you really have to like make a new box and we start.
I think this literally has to be mostly gone. So maybe let's just make it very, very transparent, and then make a box, I suppose. What are boxes? So okay, this is too strong slightly. I've got to figure out if there's a way for me to have a different opacity for the eraser and for the drawing, because as you can see here, I have to spam the erasing brush kind of a lot, and I'd like to actually have it automatically switch so I don't have to do it manually every time. So that might be a technological improvement between streams. Well, we will progress past the Stone Age directly into space exploration. Yes, which is, I'll figure out a keyboard shortcut for the eraser tool, which I think is E. I don't think there's even...
the hardest shortcut possible.
No, actually E toggles this thing, and there's a separate eraser tool that you probably toggle with something else. What does it do? I don't know, let's find out. Is there an eraser tool? Am I blind? There surely should be one somewhere, maybe.
I don't see it
on the bottom. Yeah, there's none of those look like the eraser. So maybe there's no eraser tool. Well, I can make those. Whoa, boy! Look at that. I messed up the entire layout just by being curious and pressing on. Oh no. So there's a slight problem. I broke something. Okay, fixed it. Never mind.
They mean broke.
Nothing. I did absolutely nothing. Nothing happened. Don't need to be interested in the slightest. I made the icons really big and then it broke my bottom toolbar. But it's fine now. I fixed it. What's this? I can't draw cubes anymore. Oh no.
I think only one for the last part divided by multiple building could be good, and then one following the street maybe. So hard to do like a curved one.
So, hold on. Let's start with this cube, and then we could maybe draw a second cube. That's about the mental capacity I have at the moment to handle. There's just 2 cubes. Don't throw any more, or I'm going to literally explode. Does this look like a cube? I think it does.
More like a rectangle, but that's what we want, so.
True. Hire this man. Right.
You can spot the rectangle there next to a cube.
I need to.
Strong power.
I think this is more like. Like this is more like this because it's closer to the camera than the.
Yeah, but that's fine. It's not gonna be like the edge of the building, you know. So you can go high up.
You know what? Let's leave it at this and then start filling the cube in
That's
with
fine.
something.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Maybe having a cube next to it, just like following the just have to this one follow the road a little bit because it's kind of missing.
Okay, so that, and then what? Have another cube like starting somewhere around here, and then what's the idea for this one?
I think a building next to
Oh, it could be like a round building too. I think you said that. Like you could have a building here, maybe.
Yeah, but like it's not the same perspectives because the road is going backwards. You know, you see that. So the building's like facing the street. So
yeah, but if it's a round building, this kind of works, right?
Round building? What do you mean by round building?
You see, kinda.
No, I don't.
Okay, don't.
No, I really don't.
Screw roundness is overrated anyway. I think I switched my brush to white on accident. Oh man, this is fantastic. No
I think the idea
whatsoever.
we had on the first one you made, the first cube, to have like a little like coffee, or like little restaurant, and above this having a store. It's funny.
Wait, this is not.
Because there's not much like of a living thing.
Hold on, you are way too ahead of me. I'm currently trying to establish a cube next to a rectangle, but 3D next to the road. And you're already talking about some crazy stuff that is way beyond my capacity to draw cubes. It's alright, maybe.
Yeah, it's good.
There's a problem with this edge. Fairly certain. Should be more like this, I think. And then
I don't really get why there's a gap between them. Why not?
Why? Because there could be a separate.
You wanna like forget the idea
here,
of having the graffiti. I really like the graffiti.
I like it too as well. Having the dragon be on like the side of the building.
Yeah, but there will not be like much beside this. I think the building on first row should like go further out of like the scenery, you know.
So maybe there should be like one more building.
No, I think above the small one you just made, could like have a sideway one, because like the road is going to. to the left. So just like
Oh, so like the back,
the
there would be a back of the
yeah
building here. I got you.
yeah
I
like
got
just
you.
like the side of it, like no windows, nothing, just like the side of a building and the graffiti on it. Maybe like
Oh,
maybe like
okay.
smaller and on the right because you don't want to like take space from the factory. Maybe
It doesn't really take space from the factory yet, but it is going to if I do something like this, right?
yeah yeah.
The front of the
You,
building would
you
be
just
this
you
way.
just need
But I
like
think that's
a kind.
good because actually if you have things overlap, it builds like a sense of depth. So like you can actually tell what is behind what. So I kind of
Yeah.
like a part of it overlapping. And if we
Yeah, but like
do,
there's maybe not enough space to have like a really good graffiti because the space we had for the first
look,
one is it's
wait,
not the
look,
same. Yeah, but that's not that space was like that's thin
like
space.
remember that this cube in the foreground is not necessarily a full cube. We don't actually have to
Oh
fill
yeah,
it in, so we could say that we want this space for the graffiti and just straight up have that
yeah,
be the space
yeah.
for the
Why not?
graffiti.
That's good. That's good.
So I'm thinking, yeah, some could be like this, and then you can have
And we could just do like yeah, graffiti. That's fine. See,
graffiti.
you could just have I'm
That's
thinking of it.
bad.
The graffiti is fine. We'll do that later because we may change the dragon a little bit.
It's a
So
sketch,
you know,
so I
yeah,
assume.
yeah. So the first cube could be
Yeah.
a really nice looking building with like a restaurant. I don't know what restaurant, but like a restaurant with like some abandoned chair and tables outside on the street. That
Ah,
could be
so that would
funny.
be on the bottom, right? I,
Yeah,
I
on the
like the idea
bottom.
of the arches we had. It's just they were not really to scale, I don't think. So like to scale would be
I
kind
think
of,
I think the arch is gonna break the restaurant vibe.
are they?
I think though, yeah, because like
How would you?
'cause
Cause
if you have
yeah.
a restaurant and some like chairs and table outside, you need to like have like the first row of the building to be the restaurant. You see what I mean? You could have fancy
Uh,
arches like to a balcony just above the first row.
yeah,
That's the
but
same restaurant, but
what's
like a
what does
balcony.
this look like? Cause you would have something like this, right? Being the restaurant, that's probably not that big, but like let's say this is the front of the restaurant. Is it in line with the rest of the building vertically, or is it like
Yeah,
is there a bit
yeah,
of
maybe
so so you would
vertically.
have like an entrance door and then like tables here,
Maybe not a door, maybe like some glasses, so you can see
like
the interior
windows.
and like yeah, windows.
Okay, I'm kind of following. Let's erase that a little bit. I
Maybe
mean,
the
yeah,
arches
the
could go
door.
next to it.
I'd
I don't
assume the
know.
door would be glass, so like you would still have a door. Like you have to enter the
Yeah,
restaurant
so you could
somehow.
have like a broken glasses somewhere. That's funny
Ah,
too,
okay.
because it's
Okay,
abandoned.
I'm following. I'm following. So let's say this is a door or whatever
Yeah, yeah,
used to be the door. You could have one of those panes of the door actually be there,
yeah. That's
and then
great.
the other could be just maybe a bit of broken glass around the hinges.
Oh yeah.
And then you could have some more broken glass on the this that doesn't look like broken glass at all. But you can imagine like
I
having
mean, you maybe not broken glasses because there's like suggests that it's just fresh broken, but maybe just like having the furniture like table and chairs and like outside of restaurant stuff just messed
like a
up
large.
outside. That's
Okay,
maybe like a last detail thing, just maybe not it.
yeah, but
Like
I'm
just
thinking like you could mark it out. I don't. This is probably not a good representation of a table, but you know what? Too bad. I'm
that's
just gonna
fine. That's fine.
I'm just gonna mark it down so like there's
Yeah, yeah,
we
yeah.
remember kind of what the idea was for this. So it's like some chairs flipped over,
Yeah.
maybe like a round table
And I
also.
think like the if we do some windows and we have to get to the interiors of like to yeah interiors of like the restaurant, that's not maybe a today thing
Nah, no.
because like maybe just mark out the window like put some frame around them. little frame. I think I like the idea of like have some big square of window, so maybe just like do something like that.
Something like
Mark them.
this.
Yeah.
I think we could break this because this is gonna be a bit of a larger design. We could maybe have it,
Yeah, but
some
a
kind of
larger design could be good if you want some interior. You see what I mean? You could see through and have like the inside of the
okay, then
building.
the bottom should be, because I don't want to have like just a large
Yeah,
square
yeah,
hole.
yeah.
But I'm
Yeah,
thinking
maybe
this
the
is actually
bottom
pretty
with like some
reasonable, and
the
then
same colors are like the sign to
you could
sign and
have
stuff.
some like decoration like here.
Yeah.
On the top, and then this is on the bottom, I mean, and then you could see inside.
Oh,
So
you
okay,
see, you can add like you see what some frame that they put above the outside of the restaurant. Like this is like I'm gonna find an image for that because I really don't know the name.
would be a good
Uh,
idea. This would be the front of the restaurant. This is already crooked, but too bad. Actually, no, no. Actually, I'm gonna, while you look that up, I'm gonna try and make this slightly less crooked.
I think like every restaurant like that, I just have to go to the Google Maps and just swap one.
Transform. That's a bit better. A bit. Not fully, but alright. Good enough is the name
I'm
of the
just gonna
game.
go into Google Map, go next to where I live, and
Man
just
is
find
gonna,
one because I'm pretty sure there's
man
like
is about to dox himself
everywhere.
live on stream.
Oh, you could have my address. It's fine.
Probably don't do that.
No, it's not. I'm
Probably.
not gonna go next to me, but like any restaurant on this. How do I go? Oh, there.
How do you go what?
Oh, that's right. I found it. I found it. Okay, be there. Anywhere.
Yeah.
They don't have one. They don't have one. It's crazy.
Okay, so this would
So,
be the second story of this building, maybe.
where is? Hmm.
It's kind of, if we want the graffiti to be visible, this is kind of the highest we can go with this floor. Would be a roof, somewhere like there. Maybe a roof like this.
They don't have
Not
some. That's
exactly
crazy.
convinced by this idea. Uh, maybe. Huh? Is this even? Am I even sane? Does this look any good?
I'm insane. Funny.
I'm just really tired tonight. It's just that's just kind of how you know it's a problem.
Yeah, I know. I know. Like that's not a restaurant. Like, that'll do it. And I will not show you on stream. I just like, share my screen with you.
Oh no, I'm
Like
stupid.
there, look there. This is
Hold on,
like,
hold on,
see there.
hold on. Give me a sec. I'm not looking at Discord. I will be in a hot second.
See this thing.
All right, let me take a look. See, that is a hand. Oh, okay. You're showing the screen.
That you could have
Isn't that
that
called like
above.
marquee or something like that?
I don't know. I really don't know. This is what I'm showing you. See what I mean?
Gotcha.
Like this is like attached
Yep.
to the building and
Yep. Yeah, like
and
a
you can have
little
like the same color on that and on like the windows frame and stuff.
roof. Little roof. Okay. That is a good idea. I like it. I'm going to.
So like this is I really see this on a restaurant. And like
Yes.
even if it's steampunky style and we don't really get that, this I think this is like a good touch with
Makes
because it's a
sense for a
CT.
restaurant to have that,
Yeah,
right?
but it's a CT. You need to have a bunch of everything, you know.
Yep. You could have it maybe styled like this or something. I don't really know what it would look
Yeah, I
like to
mean,
be more cyberpunk, steampunky, but I think it's fine to leave it like this and then come back to it later. So try and maybe broad strokes, let's say. So try and generally define something, and then we can come back to it once I am a bit more.
I
A
like
bit.
the roof. Really like the roof.
I also don't like the roof, but I kind
I
of.
like it. I said
Oh,
I
you
like it.
like it? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, maybe not like this flat tree, but the idea of something smoothing like that, it's cool. Because you could have a different shape to the building next to it, still like keeping the building going.
Yeah.
So that's
The
cool.
reason I'm trying to have this roof is so we can actually see the graffiti here.
Yeah.
So the roof kind of has to get out of the way of the building in the back. Also, I kind of like, because this building being like this explains why the graffiti is here, because you know you can stand here as a little dude and draw it,
Yeah.
right? Makes sense.
You could even put one of the character that you drew
Oh
doing
yeah.
graffiti. Like who are we looking at?
Who's the biggest vandal out of all of us?
Yeah, who's
Who's
that boy?
interested in property destruction?
I think I think you could put Nebu on that one.
I could be, yeah. I can see that.
And like having a little switch like changes to
Yeah,
his
oh, you know
character,
what?
like having
Because you know,
a painting backpack.
you know that Nebu plays Splatoon, right? So it makes sense.
No, no,
It,
I don't know, but like
he's
still, you
had
could have like a little bit change character and having like a paint cannon and on his back, and you know, it could be funny.
well, it's even
Really
better
little
when you
details.
it's even better when you think about that he has played Splatoon and he has had Splatoon profile pictures. It only makes it better, makes it make more sense.
Splatoon profile picture. Wait,
Some
is that
kind of,
real?
yeah. Not, he doesn't have one right
He,
now, but he
he,
had Splatoon profile
changed,
picture.
changing it every time.
He's changing it a lot, actually.
Yeah.
He's got a couple. And then he makes new ones. I've seen him use some like AI generated stuff also.
Yeah, he told me last time.
Yeah. What kind of thing goes here? A large circle.
What kind of thing goes here?
Now, I
Maybe
drew
you could
this
have
large
like
circle
a.
and I kind of like it. I'll be honest.
You could be like a large circle and have the name of the restaurant in it in some way.
I feel like that's a bit too big, but
No, like in small somewhere, and you could have like the window, like the circle as a big window. No, maybe that's too much for the window. I think that's.
I'm thinking honestly the big window fits here more than it does on the factory over there.
I'm not sure because like this is a restaurant. Like
Yeah, but you usually have those buildings, like they have some kind of shop on the bottom, and then they have something else on the floor, usually living quarters, living spaces, normal. So like we could maybe think about having a set of normal windows. Maybe
maybe not a
one.
set of normal windows. You could have like small windows on the side and like some a big one in the middle with like an arch above, a kind of arch above.
We could have small
Okay.
like ship-like windows.
Oh, that's funny. That's cool. But if you do that, it will be like the same restaurant, and you can like fish theme the restaurant.
Hmm.
And
You
not
could
like
you could have
a,
this
name,
style like
a really weird name for the restaurant with like fallen letters.
you
Or
could have this be, because this could be like red restaurant, like the logo be here, and this whole thing could be stylized like a ship.
yeah, like maybe not a ship. You could keep like the bottom. You can keep the windows. You just have to put like really good logos and restaurant in the bottom. I think the restaurant was good, like the way you put it.
Like
I think it
this.
was good. Yeah. I think this is good. Maybe not this side, but we don't care. Just the restaurant there. It's cool, and you can have like like I'm gonna find a
Boo.
funny name to like have like cars, boats,
No,
but
but
like in
that's
a funny
too
way.
big. I feel like this is gigantic in scale. Like there's no, like you would have restaurant
But
here
that's
on
really
the thing.
close. Remember that's really close. It's like
No,
really in
it's
the front.
not.
Yeah, that's close.
It
That's
is
in the
not that
first row.
close. Look, a dude here is gonna be like this size, right?
Yeah,
This is
okay,
gonna
that's
be
massive.
a dude
Yeah,
there.
that's massive. Okay.
Yeah, so that's a bit too large. I don't think this should be part of the restaurant. So the restaurant would be like inside of here on the bottom floor.
I
And
mean, you
then
could.
the
Yeah, I
top floor would
mean,
be
but
something
if you do
else.
like a different store kind of thing, this is weird because there's no entrance. You see what I mean?
Yeah, but this is not supposed to be a
No, there
store.
could be a
This
living, but like this is some. I mean, I don't know.
could have,
It feels weird to have like a living space, like a building with a living space in it, like
well, it could
there.
be office spaces also, if not living.
Yeah, I
'Cause
mean, it's really taking some space in this. It's in the first row. That's weird to have. Oh, you could have something great. You see, there's like an empty space between this building and the next one, the small one.
here,
Yeah, there.
yeah.
There could be like a metal kind of stairs going on the side of a building, and this if you do that, this could be a store because there will be an entrance there from the street.
Uh,
If you do some stairs
how
coming up, you know, on the side of it.
like
I don't know.
up here
No, coming from like the street and going up on the side
on the side
of
of
the building.
this building or this building?
Yeah, on the side of like the one on the left, but
Hmm.
you see there's a space, so you could fit something there.
I could, but how is this going to be? I guess I could have the stairs starting here, I suppose, and then they would presumably turn around somewhere over there, and you could have a little bit of a walkway.
No, walkway above the restaurant. That's feeling weird. No, the entrance is on the side. No question about that. This could be a store if you do that. It's like we can keep the idea of having a
Oh, these
mechanical
round.
screw and still and that thing store. Remember?
Oh, could okay, could so we could have like a little thingy here, like
Yeah,
announcing where the shop actually exists. Or like maybe this could be the large like nut, as in the large screw. That's the
yeah,
bolt, not nut, right?
and
Maybe.
you can have like a fancy name with some little windows on the.
Yeah, good. Okay, so could have those windows back, maybe. And this would be, there would be some space for a logo here, maybe. Something,
Yeah, and maybe like a little. That's yeah. I don't know.
'cause this would make a bit more sense than those
I think the
windows.
round window is gonna be in the middle of like feeling weird to it.
I mean, maybe, but I'm not sure they are gonna be that bad.
I mean, I
I kinda,
really don't see the why is there some round window in this building there.
why not?
Yeah, I get the why not, but like, it's feeling weird to have this window there. It's that. No. All right. No, no, that was good. That was good.
Okay, fine.
Maybe not the round window, but this was really good.
Alright, well, let's keep that, throw away the round windows, and I don't know. I literally have no idea whatsoever.
Um,
Uh,
Wait, let me just second. I'm not sure this need a logo. If you
have the screw.
do look at the overlay that you made and imagine in the same vibe having an old screw and mechanical beeps, but I don't know, like some and just like this, not logo, not name, just kind of this stroll on the front of the building, cause that you know like
Like kind of like this.
or maybe just like no on the on where you do the logo where you Bro, no. Look,
Yeah.
no. Yeah, same, yeah.
Yeah.
When you like where you drew the logo thingy, you could just have like a drawing of some mechanical thing and just like uh have the name of a screw shop, something like that. No, it's not screw shop, you see what I mean? You don't really need a logo and a fancy thing because it's not fancy, remember? It's like
Screw store.
it's like
Why
it's
are
not
you buying clothes at the screw store?
this is not a fancy thing. It's really like mechanical.
It's simple, right? But it
Yeah.
actually, I don't even think that actually helps me. No clue what to do. And as I have said, I am completely creatively bankrupt today. There's literally no
It's either
ideas in my brain.
the mechanical turning thing that Minecraft creates. This is good. A round with like some. This is a
Uh-huh.
good logo, I think. My brain can't be precise more than that. Just
I
like
have literally no idea.
you see the thing that's turning in Minecraft creates. The I don't remember the name of the thing.
The gantry?
I don't think it's a gantry.
The cogwheels? Gears?
Cogwheels. Yeah,
Oh my.
cogwheels.
Okay, that's not the
Yeah.
word I was expecting you to forget, I'll be honest. You could have a, a couple of those.
Yeah, this.
You know.
That's not really what I meant, but
I have no idea what you meant, but those are
uh,
cogwheels.
yeah, yeah, all right.
As I have told you, I am completely brain dead today. I literally have no idea what I'm doing and I cannot focus. So you are going to have to be precise if you want me to do something.
No, we went no good in no. So maybe just
Hmm.
I'm gonna help on the top left corner of this building.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh, draw a kind of a square. Draw a square. Just the process. Yeah.
All right.
Draw
So great.
a circle in right in the middle, and then like yeah, this
Probably
and
flatten it a bit more. All right. I'm getting what you want.
what? No, it's
Okay.
like this is gonna be like the first cogwheels of
Oh,
maybe not
that's
like
really big.
yeah, because that's a screw shop store. Remember?
How does that relate to the cogwheel being really big?
Because that's the logo of the thing.
Okay.
There's only be one or two. There's not gonna be a lot of it, and there's gonna be just something shop, something store, with a funny name, funny thing. I don't know. It's just gonna be a logo like this. It's gonna be just simple, not like throw
Screw
too much
store.
energy
There
inside.
you go.
And you can have like if you do it this small, you can have some kind of window on the side and some kind of thing under it, and you still have some space to work. But I don't think we need to have like a really big looking logo and stuff.
But this is already massive.
No, that's not that big because you have space and you have
It's not that
space
big. It's
around.
pretty large. This is like a banner ad more than it is a logo.
Remember that that's like a big plateau of a big city. This it's normally like the person who live in the middle have to be good at advertising. It's fine. It's normally like
Fair
that.
enough. Okay, is this a window? I don't know. Let's have this ad cover window slightly. They
That's
just
funny.
they just plastered it. I think that happens with ads normally. Like you have them just over some windows
That's funny. Yeah,
sometimes.
that's cool.
Then you could have this be one of those stores which has like windows with those gratings on them. I think those exist in places.
Maybe. I don't know.
That'd be a board. Like this is something I associate with this kind of vibe. I don't know why.
That's good looking for the moment, I'll say.
Yeah, so like
Because the fancy
the
red
idea
one is
is
good, and
this would be dark because this is some material, and then this is kind of showing the inside of the store a bit.
oh yeah, right, I get that. All right.
Something like that? Question mark, exclamation
Yeah,
point.
that's
I don't
good.
know.
That's good. You just need to we need to rework the logo, but that's
What do you
not
mean? It's absolutely perfect.
that's like fine thing. You could just like do okay, do it now.
Yeah, I don't have anything better to do. What do you mean?
We can search what to do on the left building of this one.
Well, this. I think
Yeah,
this is pretty much finished.
yeah, this is good.
I don't see what the problem is. I'll be honest. There you go. This is a better cogwheel? Question mark maybe.
I don't
I
know.
am clearly not.
I think
Going to
you need to like draw two circle and have the like
spokes.
no, not the second one. No,
What?
uh, like draw a circle
No.
and on the circle around the first one have the mechanical thing that it's like no another circle around this one.
What?
Like have a smaller have a smaller first.
You mean like this, and then
Yeah, and like
this
no,
inside?
and this on the outside one.
Uh,
That's kind of the vibe. Like not in the way that I meant it. But all right.
I'll add a second one. Why not? There you go. And then this
That's
is
feeling better, but it's
very
feeling.
readable. Extremely.
I think this
And we
screw is
could
gonna
have.
need a rework at some point.
Wow. Let's leave it at this. I don't have the brain power for this. Let's leave it at that and think about what to do with this empty space.
I
I
really don't know.
propose a giant snowman. I think is going to be a wonderful addition. I think this fits pretty
It's
well.
gonna be in the time lapse, and people are gonna be like, "What the fuck is that?"
Well, too bad. There is an
Um,
explanation for everything in the time lapse in the stream. That's the whole point. If you are curious about where the snowman came from, well, you can watch and see that it came from absolutely nowhere.
That's the funny thing, because most of the time the weird thing come from nowhere, except my spoon. That's different. That's different.
That's the largest one. It's like just a spoon for the entire screen turns into a spoon for like half a second for literally no reason.
So what
Well,
could go next to it? I think some more story could fit well because
I
like
mean,
you see, it
we could straight
looked
up
like an important
we could
place.
straight up like expand this building to the side with essentially another module. That's kind of how they do it. Right, and you have the roof
I
also.
think you could have a different roof. Merging roof will like look weird there.
It's probably a fair
Maybe
point.
maybe
We
just
could
like
have
a
the
taller one, like a smaller one, or like a different
yeah.
shape. But I think merging is weird.
I think smaller is the way to go for this. So maybe we can have this roof be. Oh, it could stick out a bit here, but
Yeah,
then be
yeah.
flat there, and that adds a little bit of bonus something. Pretend I came up with a good reason for this to be like this. And we
No,
could
that's funny because you could have something on the roof. You could have like a like a massive donuts turning like in an American way. See what I mean?
a massive.
Like a big sign of something.
This probably is wrong, but I have no idea why. So I'm going to
This is should be wrong, but like, question is
donut
why? No, don't do that.
Why
That's like
not?
the idea. That's like the idea of something in the
It's a
roof,
donut.
not a donut.
It's a
Please, not a
donut.
donut.
Okay, I'll do
Please.
you one better.
I know, like, I've like straight idea of
Here you
what
go,
to
a
do there,
Christmas
but
tree.
like, of course, Christmas tree. What else?
I mean, I could probably come up with something else to put on here.
That's gonna fit with the shop, so maybe figure out the shop first.
I made this building. There's a problem. This building now feels like it's closer to the camera significantly than the other
Yeah,
one.
it's like this is aggressive.
Pain. .mp4.
This building's closed. Really
I think this is
close.
because I just made the lines really thick for no apparent reason.
I don't know, but it felt close.
Yeah, this building is, man, I don't have the patience for this.
Just looking directly in your eyes, like nose out.
We're going to erase lines until it doesn't. How's that? For a horrible idea, but I had it. Okay, so
Maybe no, I don't know.
probably
I really don't know. I think like the square look good, but the roof, the line for the roof, it's weird.
yeah,
But
it's
maybe
literally
we can
bent.
later. Maybe just figure out what the story gonna be.
Well, how's I have no idea for an answer for that.
So what do we have for the moment? We have a cruise shop, restaurant, and a church. What else? Do the city need a grocery store? Could be a grocery store.
Could be. We could have a little bit of a market. You know those little things with vegetables in front of stores.
Yeah, that it could fit. Like an empty one because it's abandoned, but it could fit.
Could have stuff growing out of it. Like it
Yeah,
could.
that's
Oh,
also.
it could have like pumpkins, for example, right? Like you would have
Oh yeah,
the
because
pumpkin, and
pumpkins
then yeah, because
just
they were selling pumpkins, and now they grew out of the.
never pumpkins basically never die, so that's a good example.
I was not thinking of that at all, but I am glad.
That's not true.
Well,
it's just funny to have something growing there. I agree. But I
uh,
think yeah, a
the
grocery store needs to fit somewhere. That's a good place.
the the perspective on this is
You know,
actually
you
not
know what's
gonna
gonna
be
take some
great.
time since we at some point we're gonna have to figure out like what's gonna be the name of this grocery store. What's gonna be the name on those factories? What's gonna be the name on
That
this
is
Greek
a
building?
problem. That is a problem for future me to solve. I don't have to
Yeah,
think about it at all.
yeah.
Planning forward is for stupid people. Real men just improvise all the way.
Roman just yeah, I just planned, but like for 2 hours. After those 2 hours, I'm like, I don't know. What am I looking
Uh,
at? What are you doing?
I'm checking because I realized I was not even checking if there's anyone in the chat, and I
Yeah,
just
I
assumed
just
there's no
checked.
one.
I just checked.
I was
I'm
correct
not
in
an
my
entropy,
assumption, but
but
I still no, there's no one there either. I was just
that's
making
a
sure because I don't want to be a poopy head.
Friday night. Remember, not everyone is home drawing.
Yeah, true. And today is Good Friday, so some people are going to be at
I don't know what's Good
celebrations.
Friday. What's Good Friday? You must be there.
It's basically Christians celebrate 3 days coming up to Easter.
Oh,
So
all right.
you got I think Good Friday, Good Saturday. I genuinely have no clue what those are called in English, but yeah, there's celebrations
Because
on the
because
evenings of
you
the
kind
three
of
days prior.
I see, but you kind of asked me on Good Friday. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I know. My Christian family don't really do Friday night thing. We
That's
just have
interesting.
some
It's
family
certainly
dinner on the weekend, like weird.
we certainly got like a breakfast on the Easter Sunday. But then there's also
It's like so
celebrations in
one
the evenings.
Sunday and like this Sunday, this Monday, I have two family dinners. Like I don't know, but like yeah, fuck it.
I mean, as long as you don't completely hate your family, that doesn't sound too bad.
No, I'm that's funny because I'm the member of the family. Like I'm fine with everyone, but like there's a lot of problem in my family. Like not with me. Like,
You know,
there's a lot
this
of people that don't
sounds
like each other.
sounds
Everyone
fair.
likes me, and I like everyone. That's funny.
It's just chilling.
Yeah, I'm just chilling there. I'm a
Uh,
really chilling guy.
you're just, you're just this guy sitting here, and then there's like chaos
Oh, that could be
happening.
funny to have like.
This guy would be
Uh,
massive if he was this
no,
size.
that would be funny to have the robot sitting next to a real tank fish, like a real fish in a tank. You see what I mean?
Like that, and then like some kind of aquarium.
Yeah, and like with the hand around, you see, like grabbing the shoulder of like the girlfriend, like with the tank. It's funny.
It's a lot of
I
stuff
think
to
I think
cover.
I think we don't really need to have every character in an epic way. We could just make funny thing. That's
I
good enough for
sounds
me.
sounds better.
Yeah, for sure. It really would be better. I really think if we have like a lot of dumb thing with the characters, better than just having them in the middle of nothing, like no any funny
Should
thing.
make the picture come a bit more alive, right?
Yeah, we could have like because if you do Liam's one at some point. It could be funny to have like uh, a dead police scene, with like the yellow ribbon, and having me and him around their body, be like as
Investigating.
inspectors. Yeah,
That does sound pretty
like one of
interesting.
us with the monocle looking at the body would be really funny.
He does appear to be quite dead.
You see, every like those kind of business, those were really funny. But I really like the idea of having a rowboat sitting next to the tank. That's really
Gotta put
funny.
that somewhere. Not yet
I
really thought
mean,
about where.
this building is nice. This building is nice to have like something on the roof. There's not much of roofs close to
We
like
could
the
make this broken and just have something inside of here. Or maybe it's broken in this direction actually would be better.
yeah, because you'll need some roof if you want
Because
to.
I've literally started drawing rectangles because I have no ideas.
Oh, and you could have like if you break this, it could be like broken into the screw shop, and you could like have a view on the screw shop too. You see, like only the side of the screw shop.
Uh,
That's
ooh,
hard
that's.
to imagine, but like
I'd have to somehow break it so there's like you can see there.
no, the first breaking line was good. Make a
This
diagonal
one
going. No, the second one
or
maybe.
this one.
Yeah, because if you break this of this building, you see what I mean. And
And
if you're gonna see the wall, the side wall of the screw shop.
kind of.
What kind of? Yeah, that's
Like if I
what is
break
that?
this, what's the 3D space of that? Probably.
I don't see anything. You're breaking the middle part.
I'm trying to figure out how this looks in 3D space, and it's a bit difficult.
I was about to say just break the right part of it. Not
Well,
everything.
this.
Yeah.
Hold
Like
on.
if
Did
you
you
break
did
the
you
right
oh
part.
did you think this is solid?
Yeah.
Like okay, fair enough. That's a weird way. That's a really weird way for a building to collapse.
It
I'll
could
be
it could
honest.
like you could have the other way around. You could have like fading to the right
Uh,
side, but still I kind of like the idea of only the top right of this building like falling apart and you can see like into the screw shop from that angle.
We'd have
Nice.
to collapse something like this maybe,
Yeah,
because then this doesn't really exist anymore.
yeah, exactly.
And
And maybe
then
like you could keep the roof, but like having
you could have it collapse behind the sign, so like the sign is still there, but there's, you know, this is actually, there's a hole.
yeah, that's good.
Maybe have a bit of the roof collapse as well. And then you'd
The
probably,
interior is gonna
oh, you
be
could have
hard.
some like a wooden beam maybe that's been broken, and then you can have some
Maybe try
inside.
to do the floor of the screw shop first to have like something to
Well, the
draw on.
floor would be somewhere. No, actually, it would be down here probably.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm,
and the roof you need to just stop at some point from the falling
You
like
could you,
broken.
you could have, you don't. It's not
Like
really that much
yeah,
space inside, but there's like some kind of cabinet or whatever, like with products on it.
yeah. That's maybe that's too much for now. Maybe just like surround the broken area with like another line to suggest us like there's something behind it. Do you know what I mean? Like the inner
No,
space. Because from now we don't really see the where this building is like emptiness and the inside of the next one. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, that's maybe better because
I
there's not
have
much
no
of
idea
difference.
what you meant, but I don't think
This
this
is
is too
like
bad.
we don't
So
see we don't see the difference between the inside of the screw shop and the wall outside of the screw shop and the wall of this grocery store and the wall of like we don't see anything of that. There's no line that's saying that this is inside, this is outside, this is.
well, now it kind of looks inside. I'm hoping. Like you can
Yeah,
see
it
there's
does.
something inside. You
Yeah, it
can't
does.
tell
It
what it
does.
is because it's just
It
random
does.
lines, but you know.
Yeah, it does. That's good. And this is
Okay,
flat, so you could have some decoration stuff. I don't know.
it should stop being flat, I think,
I
possibly.
mean, if you do it sideways on the same roof as the other one, there's not much space to put a robot next to a tank on.
Don't think it should
So
be here because why would there be a tank on the roof? That makes no sense at all.
because the robot took it there because it's a fish robot that like found the love, but it's like not the robot that we found love. So he
I'm not buying that explanation at all.
like if you watch a whale's character, that's like a fish tank, but for a robot. All right, it's a robot fish tank, and that would be
Mhm.
funny to have like a real fish tank. That's not a robot next to it on the roof because like like love scene between a fish tank robot and a real fish tank. That's weird to explain. It feels weird to explain that.
Fair enough.
You see what I mean or not? I hope you got that because that's
Kind of.
what am I
Oh
should
my
say.
god.
That's so weird.
This is. It is looking better than what was here before, I'm fairly certain.
like,
I hope. I don't know. I'm finding it very hard to actually think.
one of my search is feeling so weird. It's just
What?
I'm gonna search that and no question about it.
I
Uh,
mean, I have no idea what you are doing, but have fun.
like, hey, there's gonna be one. There's gonna be one.
It's gonna be what?
I'm gonna find a picture to explain my point between a fish tank robot and a fish tank
I
not
get
robot.
the idea. It's not hard to understand. I don't think. At least
No,
I got
like
it.
the way I imagine the scene. That would be funny. Like this. This is the perfect one. This is the fucking perfect one to explain. Like imagine this, but like with this got picture. But
Those are some large windows I
the,
just drew.
like the girl is the fish tank, not a robot, and whale is the man, and is
Yeah,
loving
I get
his
it.
pen
I
around the
understand.
tank.
I understand the idea. Yes, I got it.
Oh my god.
I got it, I think. But I'm not drawing that at the moment.
No. That's really the last thing that we want to do. Is that like just adding the
I
cactus to the
just
thing?
made really big windows.
This may be in 1 year. Just scale it.
Actually, yeah, you're right. I am going to just scale them.
I never say that. Yeah. What?
That's
Oh,
better. This is
that's
more like what they actually should be, I think.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
Um,
Then so yeah,
what?
yeah. This need to. No, I mean, no, this doesn't. Uh, this doesn't really need to be like showing that it's a grocery store because, well, the pumpkins and the entrance and the vibe that you could put is just gonna tell that that it's a grocery store. It's not really need of anything more.
I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
I think just a head bar is good.
Yeah, I should stop doing that.
That's fine. That's good.
All right, there's something.
That's some.
Let's
That's really better than the thing we had.
let's see. That is definitely better than what we had, but that what we had was actually very bad, so that's not really a fine.
No,
I'll
maybe no
admit it.
windows. Maybe no
No, that
windows.
shouldn't.
Remember
Yeah,
that
you're
that's the
right.
side of the building, though.
Yeah, the front is
You know.
facing there, so okay, let's
Yeah,
try and turn the no, that's not the correct. Where's the correct place? Oh yeah,
Put
group
that,
24. How can you forget group 24?
put that back. Put this building back.
Which building back?
The church
Oh,
and the
I'm
weird factory.
misclick, pardon. Right, let's get this so it actually doesn't overlap with that.
Oh, the factory. No.
No,
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm just adding the white so you can actually see the foreground. So below this is kind of the original. So we started with this. That's bad. This is better. This is
Yeah, this is what.
definitely better. So that's an improvement. That's good.
You see, there's the perfect empty space between the yeah the factory ground and this building to have a
Well,
love
that
scene
thing
between
is not gonna be
robots.
large. It's like gonna be this size
Yeah, really
basically.
small, but still, this is a good space to have like something emerging from darkness behind. You don't really need something behind. That's funny. No one gonna get that, but like I really love that. This is the last thing, kind of. So you have time. There's gonna be pixel art. It's just for sure.
What have I started, man? What in my deranged brain decided this was a good idea?
I don't know, but I think still this is a good idea. So.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm just thinking I'm also slightly stupid. That's all. Nothing, no biggie, nothing to worry about. Uh,
I don't think there's gonna be much work on this building and the small one. Maybe just like
yeah, mostly, you know what? Because I am feeling not very great tonight, but let's do one more thing. Let's do the front of this building, because this is a front.
I was
Yeah?
thinking of just like maybe the street lamp that was in the first building. It could go on this one.
Oh,
You see?
so like a hanging street lamp here.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that could be like some of those.
Ooh, fancy looking.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you have that too, but like, wait, where I'm gonna get that image from? No clue. May not be a good idea. I don't know. Oh, that's a eventually building. It's good.
So what?
Oh yeah, I like the idea of just doing like a little building. You can have a little small balcony too, like not a real balcony that you can go on, just like a
Oh yeah,
little.
like basically a slide thingy with like bars with a
Yeah,
window.
yeah.
And you can have smaller windows to the side, maybe.
But no balcony on on the side. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
That's not too bad. This actually fits quite
Yeah, that's
well.
good.
Uh, then the road doesn't actually make any sense anymore. I don't think.
Why? Yeah, it does because it go behind. You see, the building is facing the road still, so we get that. And then you will need to work on how is it floating there, but it could stay like
Well,
this.
it could
I think.
stop floating. We could just make it not float. It's
Yeah,
one
yes,
possibility.
still, but like the water is coming through the water, it's going down at some point, so there's need to be some space there,
True.
but maybe just
Some
some like pillars because there's pillars everywhere, so just maybe just some pillars. It's fine.
could make it hang on something. Also, like some of it could be hanging. Like this bridge, for example, could be just attached with like some chains or something.
Yeah, I know.
I have no clue. All right. Anything more we could add to this before I save the time lapse and this shortened stream?
I don't think so.
I'm thinking this is actually some
No,
decent
this is
progress. I think.
yeah, this is good. Maybe next we're gonna work
Okay.
on like the dragon tower. There could be some improvement, and it's the small factory next to the
Because this is
church.
very flat, and there's also empty space like here and there. There's not really
Yeah,
much.
we could work on that one next week.
Yeah, this these twin towers also need some love.
Yeah, but that's an endpoint. That's like some
True.
in-game idea, I suppose.
Okay, the sixth time lapse. Interesting. All right, export it. I'm kind of curious to see what this is gonna look like.
It's gonna be really fast. I'd say it's like 20 seconds, maybe 15.
34 seconds,
What? How?
because the normal ones are approaching a minute.
No, the last one was like 45 seconds, and we did it
I
for
have
like
no clue. It's black
nearly
magic.
2 hours, like 150 minutes.
It's clearly black magic. There's no two ways about it.
That's so weird. Why is it 34 seconds now?
Okay, let's see. The previous one was, how long was this? Where do I see it? Details.
43.
49 seconds on the previous one, and this one has come out as 33 seconds. So
It's still.
yeah, it makes sense, I think.
Yeah, like it's 49, but there's a few seconds at the beginning that it's not showing anything of thing we did. So
The first like 2 seconds are the result. So like the
yeah,
final result is the first 2 seconds, and then it shows the actual time lapse after that. All right. let's do this. Change windows, films and TV. All right, here you go, and then I can find OBS in the 10 million windows I have open. And switch OBS to this, and then play the time lapse, I suppose. Let's see. Hopefully, it should be playing.
yeah,
Remember, we started with boxes. Crazy.
as always, I'm gonna say
It
there's
seems to
still
be a
some
pretty
boxes
decent
upright.
technique. Starting with boxes seems to be a good idea overall. Christmas tree.
Yeah, the Christmas tree getting out of it. You can really see it. It's weird. I like this. The broken Maybe you can see inside.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Adds a bit of depth to this
Yeah,
whole area here.
it's gonna do it also for like the grocery store and the restaurant. I think adding some space. That's good.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Ooh, what time is it? Oh, that's early. That's good.
Well, it's 11 for me, and for you as well, right? Unless you went for
Yeah,
daylight savings.
yeah.
Did you go for
Change
daylight
country.
savings? You changed country. What?
No, that's still 11.
So wait, are you on daylight savings time then? Probably are.
Oh, what do you mean?
Did you
Probably.
move your clock by an hour, like somewhat
Yeah,
recently? Yeah, so we also did that. Screw everybody who came up with that idea.
I watched a video on that. It's like really. It's like not been a long time since they changed that. It's like 1979, the
Yeah,
first time.
they should go back. I liked it more before 1979.
Yeah, same. Feel the same.
Screw clocks. I hate clocks.
No, but like this is weird because if we
Mm.
stop changing hours, which one are we gonna keep?
I don't care, just stop changing it. I'm so tired of it.
What do you mean? There's like 2 times in the year, and most of the time you don't have to do anything. Like your phone's changing alone, your PC's changing alone.
Yeah, but my body isn't.
It's just like you're watching your
Listen,
microwave. It's just
I'm
like the Monday after it.
I
It's
am an
hard.
old man and I react
What do
badly
you
to
mean?
changing my sleep schedule
You
by an
you
hour.
like what? 22, 23,
I am.
21?
Yes, that's the joke.
Come
But
on.
I doesn't change the fact that I do react badly to changing my sleep time by an hour, and it's not
I
even
mean, I
funny.
think
I wish
I
it
think every,
wasn't
I
like
think
that, but it
everyone,
is.
but like, still
I
go like
mean,
that.
probably, but that just makes it worse. It not better. Anyway, I think I'm gonna stop the stream. So the classic outro. Thanks for watching. If you have watched this for some reason. Good night? Question mark / good morning / good evening. Yeah.